King D, back with another one. And as you can tell by the title, this one's called King D's 10 Commandments. Well, I'm sure you all clicked on this video wondering, what does King D think? What's King D's 10 Commandments? Well, before we get into the video, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who's subscribed, who's following this channel, whether it be people I know, people I don't even know. I want to give you all a big thank you. I really appreciate all the support and the kind messages and comments. It really means a lot, it does. And I don't think I thank you guys enough. So I'm doing it now. Thank you very much. Any kind of support that you can give me pushes this channel to other people so it can reach out to more people. And I want to help as many people as I can. So with all you supporting like you do, you're doing your bit to make that happen. So thank you. So without further ado, let's get on with it, shall we? So King D, back with another one. I've already used that line, so let's crack on, shall we? So let's start with number 1. Thou shalt take responsibility. Now what do I mean by that? Well, take responsibility for your own life, your own happiness. So many people in this day and age, they don't. They just want to blame everyone else. I think it's down to everyone else to make them feel happy. Oh, it's the government's fault that my life's shit. Oh, it's my parents' fault. My upbringing was crap. This, that, and the other. Take responsibility for your own life. There's people, very successful people in this world, that started with fuck all, with really shit upbringings, but they didn't whine and complain. They didn't wallow, didn't play victim. They took their life by the balls and did something about it. Am I making sense? And as a man, you must take responsibility for you and those around you that's close to you, that you're taking care of. All those who work for you, or whatever the case may be, you're in charge. Be in charge, be the man, and take responsibility. Now, before we get to number 2, I will say, bit of a dumb move here, but I already recorded this, or at least I thought I did. The first 5 minutes or so, up until number 2 on this list, watching back, going to edit, I discovered I hadn't been recording. I'd just been talking to myself, looking at the camera, doing nothing. Therefore, if I'm suddenly wearing something else, and you're thinking, you know, what the hell did King D just do there? Is he Superman or something? Maybe I am, but no, I didn't zoom off and get changed all of a sudden. I'm saying this for the second time because I didn't record it the first time. And I know, what a div. You'd think, what's it been, 4 months I've been doing this now? You'd think I'd learned to hit that record button. But clearly not. So, anyway, let's get back to it. Don't be blaming it on your past, your parents, anything. It's down to you now, mate. Put that on your shoulders, carry it. It's all you. This is your life. You're in control. If you're not in control, take control. You can do this.
Number 2.
Thou shalt do right by those you love. Be good to your woman. Be good to your kids, your family, your friends. You need to be their rock. Someone they can rely on. Someone they look up to. Lead by example. And someone who protects them and provides for them, whether that be money or support or whatever it is they require. You're there.
Number 3.
Thou shalt always strive to be better. Never stop growing or developing yourself or learning something. There will always be room for improvement. You'll always be a work in progress. Till my dying day, I know I'll be a work in progress. Nobody's perfect. And you've got to really strive for it. Strive to be a better you all the time. Be better than the you was last week and the week before. I look year by year and I think, God, look how far I've come. And there's a real sense of pride with that. And I'm much more valuable to myself and to everyone around me now than I was, say, 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was a waste of space. Don't get me wrong, I had some qualities, we all have. But I was not doing myself or others any justice. I was a slave to my comforts. I had my head up my arse. And although I wasn't exactly a bad person, I'm definitely a better person now. And I definitely have more pride in myself now than I ever did before. And it's been a gradual process, and I've enjoyed the progression and seeing the progression in all areas of my life, whether it be with my business, my physique, my hobbies, my interests, my relationships. I want to grow my relationships with my children, especially a nice lady, my family, my dad, my mum, my brother, my sister. There's so many areas to be worked on all the time. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's like spinning plates, but any progression in any area is a way forward. It's a step forward. You should always keep moving forward.
Number 4.
Thou shalt not be ruled by your emotions. Now, if you're a slave to your emotions, you've got a problem. You're always going to take the easy route, whatever you just feel. If you don't feel, you're just going to do what you feel like doing. Like if I only went to the gym when I felt like it, I'd have bigger tits than my ex. If I only went to work when I felt like going to work, I'd be broke. My brain doesn't want to do hard things, not one bit. It wants me to sit on my arse and do fuck all. Just rot my brain on social media, in front of the telly, watching Netflix, rubbing one out, eating shit all day, and that's it. Well, that's not good, is it? And also not being ruled by emotions. You're not going to act emotionally. You're not going to act irrationally. You're going to make poor life decisions if you're acting emotionally and having your emotions rule you. So do not let your emotions get the better of you. Do not let them rule you. If you can control yourself, you're winning.
Number 5.
Thou shalt not be a simp. And this includes kissing other blokes' arses as well, not just the ladies. And I think this more or less means knowing your self-worth. You're not going to take any shit, and you're not going to arse lick anybody because you think they're better than you. No one's better than you. Now, if somebody's watching this now and thinking, oh, King D, you're very charismatic, you're funny, you're charming, you're handsome, you've got big muscles, and all this, that, and the other, and you're going to think, wow, you're better than I am. I'm not better than anybody. Nobody's better than anybody. And I've found myself that the more I've leveled up in life, I do get people kiss my arse. And this applies to a lot of blokes. They'll kind of show weakness, like sort of disrespect themselves to sort of give me extra that is not deserved. They'll be overly accommodating at their own cost. So just bear that one in mind. No one's better than you. Nobody. And no woman is better than you. I don't care how good looking she is, how big her titties are, how nice her arse is. I don't give a shit. So if you text her and she don't text you back, and it's not reciprocal, whatever it is you're giving to her, you're not getting anything back. See you in a bit then, don't. Take care. All the best. It's all like one-sided relationships. What you're getting out of a one-sided relationship, if you're giving and giving and giving and getting nothing in return, that's just killing your self-esteem, and then it's going to make you have a very poor view of yourself. Now, if you know deep down in your core, nobody is better than I am, and I know what I deserve, then that will help you a long way in life. Before you say anything, I've been there myself. I've had very, very low self-esteem where I felt like I was just a piece of shit and that everyone was better than I was. This was down to a lot of things in childhood that, couldn't be helped in some cases. And it's, accumulation of things that made me feel not good enough. So then I would act like I'm not good enough. And if I'm acting like I'm not good enough, people will treat me like I'm not good enough. And the cycle continues. If I'm not being treated like I'm good enough, that enforces the belief that I'm not good enough. And it's all a load of bollocks. So treat yourself like you are good enough, because you fucking are. And stop being a simp.
Number 6.
Thou shalt not be a slave to any of the 7 deadly sins. So we've got greed, lust, pride, envy, wrath, sloth and gluttony. See, I had to edit that. I couldn't remember all 7 in one go. Now, I'm not going to go crazy on all these because at the end of the day, I haven't done a video on it. Go check it out if you've not seen it already. 7 deadly sins. I thought it was a good video, so enjoy. In fact, do, because I'm not repeating myself. I said I'm not repeating myself.
Fucking hell.
Number 7.
Thou shalt do what is right, acting with strong morals, integrity, self-respect, and respect for others. Doing the right thing as opposed to whatever's easier or whatever's going to benefit you at the cost of somebody else. We should always be striving to act the right way and do the right thing. Be a good person. Don't take advantage of anybody. Don't hurt anybody. Don't put anybody down. Don't lie, cheat, steal. None of these things. I mean, these things should go without being said, but I'm saying them anyway. Always strive to act the right way at all times.
Number 8.
It's okay to fall down, but thou shalt get back up every time. Now, we're all going to fall down. We are. That is life. It ain't all sunshine and roses. It's not easy. There's going to be times that really kick your arse, and you're going to be lowest of the low. I mean, I've hit rock bottom myself. It's not pleasant, but I got back up. And I know at times that are the absolute bleakest, it's very easy to think, I don't see a way out of this. Been there myself. But there's always a way out, and not the easy way out. I'm talking hard work. You can get out. And bad times are always temporary. They don't last forever. If I knew at my lowest that I'd feel the way I do right now and be where I am right now, well, I wouldn't have been worrying so much. So if you are on hard times right now, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get back up. You can do it.
Number 9.
Thou shalt take action. Now, this covers a lot of things. It does. It means standing up to injustice. It means doing something that's going to impact somebody in a positive way. It means working hard, and you should be working hard. It means pursuing your purpose in life. It means conquering your demons, overcoming obstacles, making a difference, and getting off your fucking arse.
And number 10.
Be the best you. And that means doing your best. As often as you can, do your best. And do it for you. Cheers.